Now, your Alaska Link weather for Fairbanks and the interior.
Good evening and happy Monday, as well as happy first day of July. Now, before we get to our July forecast, quick look back at June as Fairbanks, we brought in our third warmest June on record with an average temperature of 65.1 degrees. Now, with the warm conditions, though, we paired it up with dry conditions. We brought in a deficit of almost an inch for precipitation. Now, July is trying to make up some of the ground there, as even here today we brought in upwards of 1/4 of an inch of rainfall accumulation across the interior. One, trying to help to mix out some of the smoke, help those wildfire conditions, and help that deficit in precipitation that we have. Now, we'll keep some showers through the overnight with a low temperature of 57 degrees, and we are expected to see that these showers are on their way out. And we're going to dry out through Wednesday. Now, that is going to mean that we're going to have some increase in the temperatures after trying to keep temperatures a little cooler today, but we're also going to see that we have some increasing winds, especially on Wednesday, as what we're watching is that there is a frontal system that is approaching the interior, and that's going to bring more of those beneficial rains that we saw today, as well as keep those temperatures cool, which will significantly help out those wildfire concerns that we have, as not only will we bring it in for a day, but we could have some longevity in this type of weather pattern past that Independence Day forecast. So here as we head though into our Tuesday, we are unfortunately working back into some of those warm and dry conditions where there may be a few of those morning showers, and then we have some clearing into the afternoon, though there is still some smoke concerns that will be around. Not as dense, as we are starting to steer to a southwesterly wind that is kicking that smoke out of the local Fairbanks area. Though that wind is starting to strengthen, we'll at least get some 25-mile-per-hour gusts possible across the interior as that frontal system starts to make its approach. Now, we have those departing showers, but as those showers depart, still battling some cloud cover and some smoke around throughout our Tuesday, as well as seeing temperatures start to warm as we get under dry air conditions. Here's that frontal system starting to make its approach as we head into Wednesday. Now, through end of day Wednesday, most of that accumulation stays to the northwest, not bringing in big numbers just yet, but Thursday, this is going to be a different story. As that Thursday, that's where we'll start to see that moisture will be able to reach the interior and start to bring some alleviation in those fire weather concerns. But what we're noting is that we are back under those fire weather concerns here for the next 48 hours. We'll dry out and clear out as we head into our Tuesday at 21 hours and 18 minutes of daylight. We watch that high temperatures are back up into those 70s and at least back above normal, as we are anywhere from those upper 60s to those mid 70s. We rinse and repeat a fairly similar forecast from our Tuesday into our Wednesday, but you can see off towards the northwest the change in the cooling that will take hold. Now, the winds though are going to be the strongest on Wednesday, so that could still allow for some fire spread before we can get those temperatures to cool and we bring in some of those beneficial rains. We'll have to watch also how much rains we get in some of those burn scarred areas, but we are expected to see that this wet pattern will hold into the weekend.